My name is C.R. Hero. I'm the Vice President of Environmental Affairs for Meritage Homes. I've received a lot of inquiries lately about indoor air quality and how a customer can get better indoor air quality if they have allergies or they have kids with asthma, and what it's all about. So I want to take 5 minutes and walk you through what I'm sitting in here, which is actually one of 50 Meritage Homes Learning Centers. And they're designed to help realtors understand the advancements in retrofit homes and new built homes that incorporate energy efficiency, sustainability, water savings, and indoor air quality as a part of the building practice. So I'll walk you today through the general concepts of indoor air quality, what to look for that is substantively better, that helps people with their allergies and asthma, and things that really don't add a lot of value or can actually make a home work worse. So we'll go through some of our learning centers and walk through air filters, air exchanges, fresh air management, volatile organic carbons, the Merv rating of air filters, how air conditioning design changes the way a home lives, and why this is important is indoor air quality is a big impact on the quality of life that people have and experience while they live in their homes. So in helping people get better built homes that live better, you're going to improve your customer satisfaction, the referrals that those customers bring to you, and most importantly, you'll have a customer who expectations you've exceeded that will come back to you the next time they look to buy a new house. So it's not that exciting, but one of the things you're looking at is the return for an air conditioning system. And why that's important to indoor air quality is in that return is an air filter. And that air filter has a rating called a MERV, Minimum Efficiency Rating Value. And what that tells you is how much dust and particulate and soot that's brought into the house, that's produced in the house, gets trapped by that filter. The higher the MERV rating, the more materials that get trapped. But why it's really important is in a retrofit home, or even in some new homes, they try to shortcut to get indoor air quality and just put a really good filter in a really small plenum box. And what that can do is in trying to improve the indoor air quality, it can actually starve the air conditioning system for air. So in trying to get good indoor air quality, you can actually reduce the indoor air quality because you can't get good air circulation through your home. So it's really important in a retrofit home and in new home construction that the quality of the filter, and getting a better filter is definitely better for the air quality, is properly engineered so that you get a big return plenum. So if you've got something like a MERV 7 or MERV 8 filter that does a really good job improving the indoor air quality, that's also allowing proper flow back to the air conditioning system. So it all works as a system to improve the comfort and health of the home. One of the most common things when people consider indoor air quality is the materials that a new home or a retrofit home will retrofit to. So new paint, carpet, new furniture, all of it when you first build it evaporates volatile organic carbons. And some VOCs have no significant impact to human health, but a lot of them, like new carpet and new paint, can off-gas things that exacerbate allergies, that exacerbate children with asthma, and can actually be toxic to the people inside. So one of the key components is when there is a retrofit, when you are partnering to build a new home, that the materials that are used are low to zero VOC, especially things like carpet. Carpet, without a green label, without a low VOC label, can actually be one of the largest sources of VOCs in a newer retrofit home, and that can really make your home sick. The sick building syndrome is largely around VOCs and molds, and so we'll talk about molds next. One of the things that people respond most fiercely about when they talk about indoor air quality is the potential to get mold in their homes. The good news is that controlling mold is actually relatively simple in both retrofit and new construction, because mold requires three things to exist. It requires oxygen, which is tough to stop. It requires food, and it requires water. So mold abatement and mold management really comes down to construction practices. Or it comes down to people whose lifestyles allow a lot of water. So leaky fish tanks or things like that need to be addressed and repaired in a retrofit model. But in new construction, the key is the quality of the construction. A tremendous part of the building science underneath a home is designed as drainage planes. It's designed to ensure that mold can't get in the home and can't collect to allow mold to grow. So a quality builder has proper flashing and proper drainage planes, weep holes in brick, and the home is designed with kick-out flashing and underlayment, and the entire process is designed to prevent mold from entering into a home. This actual wall is built beyond standard building practices, both in how well it prevents water from entering into the home, but also as part of the construction inside the wall. So this wall is filled with polyurethane spray foam insulation, which prevents air movement, which can bring humidity in, that can condensate and create moisture issues, but it also allows moisture to dry back out. So if something does get wet, if there is a leaky fish tank or there's a hole that then gets repaired, this insulation not only reduces humid air from coming in, but will dry back out and mold can't grow. So the most important thing about indoor air quality is there's something that can be done to improve standard conditions in a home. So in retrofit or new construction, it's important to understand if you've got a customer with allergies or children with asthma or any sensitivity to indoor air quality, that there's definitely programs that can improve the quality of that home. So understanding how the HVAC system was designed and what kind of filters they use to trap particulate matter, understanding how leaky the home is, because if a home's less leaky, it's going to allow less pollutions from the outside in. But at the same time, if it's really tightly built like this high energy performance home is, it's important that that really well-sealed building envelope has a compensation for indoor air quality like this does, with a fresh air management system that brings in fresh air and circulates it to the HVAC system so that the home quality isn't impaired by having high energy efficiency. And lastly, that whether it's a retrofit or whether it's a new home, that there was a thought process around indoor air quality if it's important to your buyer. From paints to carpets to filtration to fresh air, you can greatly improve the air quality of a home by installing materials that are low VOC, green labeled, high Merv rating, and that have been done correctly so that in improving air quality, you don't inadvertently cause comfort issues, like we talked about with putting a really good Merv filter in an air conditioning system not designed to accommodate it. If you've got a customer that's sensitive to indoor air quality issues and you need more information, you can go on the net to the EPA Indoor Air Quality Program, or you can go to our webpage at meritagehomes.com, where there's a tremendous amount of information about indoor air quality, proper designs, VOCs, and you can even get direct links to me. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to email me directly, and I'd be happy to help you and your customers get better construction so they get a better quality of life.